We are going to Disneyland Paris tomorrow, and honestly, I am so excited. Disneyland Paris is one of them Disney parks that is just so special to me. It's my closest Disney park, so I call it like my home park. Like, it's the one that, you know, it's just literally across the pond. Like, I literally cannot wait to be there. It's been a year since I was last there, and I just can't wait to be back in the magic that Disneyland Paris has to offer. It's such a beautiful place to be, and I cannot wait. So yes, I'm a bit last minute at packing today, but I'm very excited to do a pack with me video for Disneyland Paris. I'm going to show you everything that I have, but we're actually going up to London today to stay at a hotel because we have a very early Eurostar tomorrow, and it's also February, so it's going to be quite cold, but we're going to have a look at the weather app, and I'll kind of have a little look to see what the kind of clothes are that I need to go and wear, because obviously it is still winter. I think the night times are going to be quite chilly, but it's not a particularly cold February, and when I've been to Disneyland Paris in February before, it really hasn't been that cold. So we'll look on the weather app and we'll have a little look and see. But I have behind me my suitcase and some things that I think I'm going to go and pack. So yeah, come along, pack with me. If you're new around here, then a big hello from me. My name is Sam and I post lots of Disney, theatre, travel and lifestyle content. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely go and hit the subscribe button and go and check out my Instagram, Journeys with Sam, because over there I'll be posting lots of Disneyland Paris stories, lots of Disneyland Paris tips, photos, that kind of thing. So definitely go and check out my Instagram too. But let's go crack on with this Disneyland Paris pack with me, and I'm so excited to pack. So yeah, before a trip, I always go and have a look at the weather app, and I always go and obviously look for Marne-la-Vallée for Disneyland Paris. Disneyland Paris is actually slightly outside of Paris, so Marne-la-Vallée is probably the most accurate one. But yeah, if we have a look at the weather, it looks like tomorrow is going to be 11 degrees, Thursday 14, Friday 16. So it's quite a warm February. Even the lowest temperatures aren't particularly low on Thursday and Friday. Saying that, I always look here. It says it feels like 2 degrees right now, and it's actually 7 degrees. So it might feel a little bit colder than what it is, but you know, I'm going to pack for the season. You know, I'll take like a few jumpers, hoodies, spirit jerseys, that kind of thing, just to make sure that, like, even like in the evening, like when it's firework time, like 13 degrees, 12 degrees, that's actually not awful at all. So it's going to be quite warm. And to make sure I have everything that I need, I use a packing list literally just on my notes. So it's everything that I use. It's kind of a standard packing list that I have for all holidays. And then some things I'll just kind of like cross off if it's not relevant to that holiday. So like, for example, like sun cream. I'm not going to be needing sun cream for Disneyland Paris. So I just cross that off. But that's my list. I just make a very simple notes on my notes app of all the things that I'm definitely going to go and need. I'm using this red Tripp suitcase. Those who have known me for a long time will know that I love Tripp suitcases. This is like the medium-sized one. We're going to see how well it fits. Part of us is kind of thinking that we're going to go and just maybe use 2 suitcases for the 4 of us. So I might end up packing it in here, and then if like my mum's got space in a suitcase, I might just see if I can go and pair my stuff with hers, because it would just make sense to do that. But this is the suitcase. It's nice and spacious, which I love, and I've kind of just on this bed here just scattered all things around. So I've got obviously like shoes, I've got my electronics, ears, clothes, bag, sweets, chocolates, toiletries. Like, we kind of just like spread out on the bed, but I always like to go and do this before just so I can see everything that I need to go and take, and then it just kind of helps me think about where everything needs to go. So I've got 2 pairs of shoes that I'm going to be taking. I've got my Nike Air Forces, which are my favourite trainer of all time. I literally wear them on every single occasion, so I'm going to wear them. I think they need a little bit of a clean before I go, because I've just got back from Edinburgh and they're looking a little bit dirty, so going to go and clean them up, but I'll probably wear them for travel day tomorrow. And I'm also taking my Dr. Martens, which I just love Dr. Martens, and especially for winter time, these are good, especially if it's like a colder morning, or if I'm wearing black jeans. I'll always go and wear my Dr. Martens because I don't really get to wear them enough, but they're just so comfortable and so great for Disneyland Paris in the winter months. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier on, I'm actually heading up to London today to go and just stay at a hotel which is near King's Cross. In terms of my travel outfit for that, it's literally what I've got on now. So I have this lovely Levi's quarter zip hoodie. I actually love this. I got this from JD Sports and I saw it and I just thought, oh, it's gorgeous. I've always kind of thought blue isn't my colour. Like, I really like greys and greens and beiges, but actually I really love this colour. It actually surprised me how much I loved it. So this is what I'm going to be wearing for our travel day up to King's Cross St Pancras. And I've also got just some blue jeans on, which I will probably go and pack them tomorrow. and I'll wear them at some point at Disneyland Paris. So it means I've only got to pack 2 pairs of jeans, because one of them I'm going to be wearing, obviously, for my travel day up to St Pancras. So that is the plan for my travel day outfit. And then the first outfit that I'm going to wear at Disneyland Paris is, I mean, I'm a bit torn about this. This is a t-shirt that I got on my last trip, and I bought it, but I've not visited Disneyland Paris during the summer since buying it, but it's such a lovely t-shirt. I really love it so much. They had it in so many different colours at Disneyland Paris, but like I said, I just love green. I feel like green's like my colour. I love it so much. It's a really, really lovely Disneyland Paris t-shirt. It's so iconic. So I'm thinking I'm going to go and wear that for travel day tomorrow. However, with it being February, I'm sure it will be too cold. So this will be nice for kind of like pictures, just to have it on. But I am going to go and pair it with this Pirates of the Caribbean Spirit jersey. I have worn this before, but it's a really lovely Spirit jersey. I don't really wear Spirit jerseys that often. I feel like I buy them and they just kind of sit in my wardrobe. So I feel like that would be nice. It will add a little bit of warmth, which is exactly what's needed. And I just love the back of it too, with Pirates of the Caribbean, one of my favourite rides at Disneyland Paris. So that'll be nice. It'll be like a nice sort of pairing. And this will probably be in my bag, I imagine, every single day. I'll just carry it in my rucksack every day, just in case it gets a little bit too cold. And I'm going to pair that t-shirt and that Spirit jersey with my corduroy cream trousers. I feel like they're comfortable. They're almost like they almost feel like jogging bottom material. Like, they're just comfortable to wear, especially on a travel day, like a long day. And I feel like it will just look nice in my first Disneyland Paris pictures in front of the castle. So that's kind of like my outfit inspiration for day number 1. Now, on the second day, my outfit choice is not my usual typical outfit choice, because normally when I go to Disney parks, I like to kind of like show that I'm at Disney. Like, I'll wear Disney t-shirts, I'll wear Spirit jerseys, I will wear Disney socks if I can find Disney socks. Like, I will go and make sure that my outfit is fully Disney themed. However, on my second day, I'm actually planning on not wearing any Disney apart from like my ears, which I'll pair my outfit with, and I'll talk about my ears later. But I'm actually going to go and wear just kind of like a normal, typical, smart, casual outfit. The idea is that we're going to be at Walt Disney Studios, and I feel like this is almost a bit like a Peter Parker sort of outfit. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to be going and wearing my black jeans. These are just Primark black jeans. I would like to get some other black jeans, maybe from like Levi's or something in the future, but I do love black jeans. I'll probably pair these with, I imagine, my Dr. Martens on this day. Yeah, I think probably Dr. Martens and black jeans, because that's a good combo. So that's what I'm going to wear on like my bottom half. And then again, from Primark, this is a full-on Primark outfit, but you know, you actually can't go wrong. I've got this black t-shirt which says Santa Monica, Los Angeles County on it, and it's a really, really nice t-shirt. At the back, it says Santa Monica Lounge Club. So I actually really like this t-shirt. I actually bought this when I was in Edinburgh because there was a Primark nearby and I wanted just a nice outfit. So I went and bought it. And then I'm going to pair it with this overshirt. I love a good overshirt. And again, I think when it's February and it's that slight bit colder, it's just going to be a really nice outfit. And this will definitely add some warmth even in the evenings. So it's not like me. I love to wear in-your-face Disney t-shirts, outfits, that kind of thing. This isn't that, but I feel like it kind of matches the studios. Like, it's a little bit less in your face, a little bit less extreme, and it's actually a really nice outfit. And you know, I feel like for the pictures, the Instagram, it's going to be a nice outfit to wear. Okay, so on the very final day, I'm actually planning on taking this Tower of Terror sweatshirt that I've got. It's a really lovely sweatshirt, a really nice material. It's actually quite thin, which on our final day, it's meant to be the warmest. So I feel like I'm going to need a sweatshirt still, especially if it's a bit windy, which it was last February. So I still need a sweatshirt, but it's actually a really, really lovely material. It won't be necessarily too hot, so I'm going to be wearing that sweatshirt. I actually got this off an Etsy seller. I'll go and link it down below because I actually can't remember what the Etsy seller's shop was, but I'll go and link it down below if you're interested. They had so many lovely Disney sweatshirts, t-shirts, quite a lot of my things that I've bought over the years for Disney parks I've bought from this seller. So definitely go and check out their shop because they had a beautiful shop. But yeah, I'm going to wear this. I'll probably pair it with my blue jeans that I'm wearing now, probably wear my Nike Air Forces, and that reminds me, I actually need a white t-shirt. Yep, so I'm going to have my Primark white t-shirt too, which I will go and put underneath my Tower of Terror sweatshirt, because you cannot go wrong with a plain white t-shirt from Primark. They're just so simple. I think I only pay something like £3 for them, but they're always pretty great. Now, in terms of rucksack, I'm going to be going and taking my FEL Raven Come bag, which I have mentioned on this channel before. I'll be obviously using this for my travelling and also at the parks. It's a perfect size for a Disneyland Paris trip, I always feel. When I go to Walt Disney World, I take my huge Mickey Mouse rucksack, but in Florida that's perfect because I feel like I carry a lot more on me when I'm in Florida. So I'm obviously carrying my like cool towels, I'm carrying my fans, I'm carrying ponchos. Like, we take kind of one bag for all of us, but it all fits in this giant Mickey Mouse bag. When we're at Disneyland Paris, we don't tend to carry as much around the park, so this is going to be perfect. So obviously tomorrow it will be like all my travel day stuff in there, and also obviously for the first day in the park. But yeah, normally I don't overfill this when I'm at Disneyland Paris. I don't feel the need to go and carry as much, but it's one of my favourite bags for travelling, and it's just a perfect Disneyland Paris park bag. So you cannot go wrong with an FEL Raven Come bag. I'm taking 3 pairs of ears for 3 days, which isn't bad. Like, when I'm at Florida, I take so many more ears, but I love all the ears that I have. I feel like these ones were the most appropriate for Disneyland Paris. Like, I was tempted to go and bring my Big Thunder Mountain ears, but Big Thunder Mountain is shut, so I won't be taking them. But I always go and take my classic Mickey Mouse ears. I really, really like these. These ones are actually fake. I do have the ones that I got from Disneyland Paris, but them ones really hurt my head. So these are slightly smaller. I'm sure they are like children's ears because they're quite small in comparison to my other ones that I have, but I just love these. I'll probably wear these ones the most, I would imagine. These ones I will pack in my hand luggage because I need them for every photo opportunity on that first day, including probably at the Eurostar. So that is going to be what I will be going and taking in my travel bag. Then I also have these Captain America ears. That's perfect for Avengers Campus. So yeah, I really like them. They're really nice. I don't really get to wear them very often. I don't think I even wore them in California from memory. I can't even remember wearing them, but I feel like on the second day these will probably be my ears that I wear for that. And then I also have my Hollywood Tower Hotel ears. These are official from Disneyland Paris. Really, really lovely ears. Again, Tower of Terror is one of my absolute favourite attractions of all time, so obviously have to go and wear them, and that will pair really nicely with that Tower of Terror sweatshirt that I've got. So it's going to be a really lovely outfit. It's pretty much recreating an outfit that I wore last year, but these ears are literally stunning. Like, just look at the detail there. I love the little bellhop hat, and even the back, like with the like Twilight Zone spirals. Literally so beautiful. So in my opinion, 3 ears for 3 days isn't bad at all. I know that my brothers Jack and Sean, they have their own ears, so you know, for photo opportunities I might steal their ears some days, but yeah, 3 ears isn't bad at all. But yeah, these 2 I will go and pack in the suitcase. This one I will go and pack in my hand luggage. I definitely am going to be on the lookout for some more ears as well when I'm at Disneyland Paris. I do love a good pair of ears, so I'm definitely going to be on the lookout in the different shops. I know that last time I was at Disneyland Paris, they started this new like attraction series, and this is where I got these Tower of Terror ears from. It was from that attraction series. I can't actually remember the official name for it. So I feel like if there are more ears from the attraction series, I will absolutely love them because I love the ears which are themed around an attraction. So I know they had a Phantom Manor one, but I do have Haunted Mansion ears, which are obviously green, but the Phantom Manor ones were more purple. So I'll have to look a little bit more closer at the ears that they've got, but you know, I'm not going to hesitate at buying ears on this Disneyland Paris trip. I just hope that I have enough space to go and pack it all. I feel like I bring quite a lot of stuff. I'm definitely not a light packer. I actually went and got this bag here with the S on it and has like Mickey and his friends on there. I got this from Primark, probably going back 3-4 years ago. They don't do this anymore, but when they done it, it was literally perfect. As you can see, it's been very, very used for every single Disney trip. But in here, I go and put basically all of my travel adapters that I need, so like my EU plugs. Again, with the hotels, I'm not too sure how many plug points there'll be. I'm sure when we stayed at Sequoia Lodge last, we was quite disappointed there wasn't that many plug points. So I bring quite a few of them anyway. The one that I do really love is this one here. I'll see if I can go and link it down again. I got this, I think, in 2018, but it's great because it has all of these USB ports, and then you just go and connect one of these white adapters. So I think it'll be this one here. Literally just goes, slots in, and it just plugs into the wall, and you have literally all of these USB points, which literally everything that we go and use has a USB charger. So that's really good. But something that I purchased only a couple of months back really was this really amazing travel adapter. It's multi-purpose, so you can go and use it like wherever you are in the world. It's called a Tessan. It's really lovely. It's like this little block. On the side, you can actually go and switch it from USA, Australia, UK and EU. So literally, as you go, that for example for the USA, I just push it out and then the little like plug points come out. For the UK, them ones come out, and then for the EU we have them ones there. So literally it's great. You can use this obviously worldwide, like if you're traveling the EU, America, Australia. It's really great. I actually was so impressed with this. I've seen a lot of people when I go and watch other like pack with me's and things like that mention this, and it really wasn't that expensive. I got it on Amazon. Again, I'll link it down below. But that, again, is something that I literally cannot live without. Now, another thing that obviously we have to go and take, just because there might not be that many plug sockets, and I take this on every trip with me, is an extension lead. This has 4 plug points on there. But again, with Sequoia Lodge, I'm sure there wasn't many. I actually was saying this to my mum, like, I really don't think there was that many at Sequoia Lodge, so definitely going to need this. All of us have so many electronics that just need to be charged, especially when we get back like late at night at Disneyland Paris. It's kind of like a bit of a rush, so we don't want it to be a point of that we're staying up longer to make sure that everything is charged and we're all taking our turns. We'd rather just have as many plug points available as possible so we can go and charge things and have a real good rest. So that will also come in handy. I'm also going to be making sure that I am carrying my portable charger. I'll pack this in my hand luggage, like backpack sort of thing, but the portable charger that I use is an Anker portable charger. I always make sure that this is charged up the night before I go away, just because I don't want to get there and realise that it's drained. So always go and take my Anker with me. It's a really good one. Yes, it's quite bulky, but I've said it on my channel before, it can go and charge your phone up to like 4 times, so I don't actually mind sharing it. And also when I'm vlogging, which I will be at Disneyland Paris, if the battery does drain, I can also go and plug my camera in using the Anker power bank. So it's something that for me is something I 100% need when I'm at Disneyland Paris, so definitely will be going and taking that. Then I'll also be going and taking everything that I need for my vlogging camera, so my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So I have this protective case which I go and use quite often with my camera. I'll have it in my hand literally all day, but it has obviously the protective case here. I actually bought this separately, so that's great. And I also go and carry the DJI case, and obviously in here it has the charger that I need to charge it. I have the microphone if I need to use the microphone. I bought this tripod separately because I don't actually like going and having to screw the tripod that it's currently on onto the camera, so this is much better. And it also the other extension that it has, which I can go and use. So this is always again in my backpack because I just don't know when I'm going to be needing to go and change anything or charge up my camera, so that will always have its space in my hand luggage. I was very tempted to go and take my Beats headphones to Disneyland Paris. However, I've actually decided against doing it because what I don't want is to have to go and take them and carry them around the park all day long. Obviously I'd use them on the Eurostar, but I just don't want to carry them at Disneyland Paris because if you get some freak rainy weather or anything like that, I'm just worried that they'd go and get damaged. So I've decided not to take my Beats headphones, but instead I'm going to be taking my book. So That's Not My Name is what I'm going to be going and taking. This is the book that I've been reading at the moment, and I actually really love this book. So I've really got into it. I think I'm chapter 9 at the moment and I'm hooked, literally hooked. So I wouldn't normally go and take a book on holiday with me, but I'm really getting into reading this year and I actually really just don't want to put this down. So at night time when I want some like time to wind down, I'm sure I'll go and just find some time to read this book, and I'd love to finish this before the end of the month. That's my target anyway, so that gives me some good reading opportunities when I'm at Disneyland Paris, or if I'm even waiting in lines and things, I might even go and take that. And then For the travel, I'm also going to be taking the Malteser truffles. This was what I got from a child in my class. So got my Malteser truffles, which sound great. And also my new favourite sweets. These are just so gorgeous. Are these Frutella's Juicy Chews. Love these so much. So these will be great for on the Eurostar for munching on. They come like they have strawberry, lemon and orange flavour. The strawberry is by far the best, but they are literally perfection. So that is what I'll be taking for my entertainment on the train. In terms of my coat and like winter gear that I'm going to be taking, because let's face it, it is definitely going to be cold. Like even if the temperature is saying it's going to be like the higher teens, I am worried that early mornings and the night time are going to be pretty cold. We are people who go and stay at the Disney parks for as long as possible. Like we don't really ever go back to the hotel. So I'm taking my Zavetti Canada coat. This is like one of my favourite coats of all time. I literally live in this coat now, but it's the perfect warm puffer sort of coat. The hood is great too. Like look how warm and cozy that is. It's like amazing. So I really love this coat. I take it literally everywhere during this time of year. If it does get a little bit too hot, then I can just go and take it off. Like it's not really a big deal. I was tempted to go and bring a thinner coat, but I just don't want to overpack lots and lots of coats, because chances are this will be the only one that I wear, and it's just like the perfect winter coat. So it might be a little bit too warm on some of the days, but you just can't go wrong with it. I've definitely overworn this coat now though. Like I got this probably 3 years ago, but even like the sleeves, you can see they're going a bit like off colour now, but it's the best. I love the colour of it. It's a nice warm coat and it's just perfect for this winter. So I'm thinking this will probably be my last year that I wear this coat before having to go and get myself a new Zavetti Canada coat, and it's just perfection. Perfect for Disneyland Paris. And then I'll also be taking just a black hat in case it gets a little bit chilly in the evenings. Probably won't wear it, but it'll be there just in case. I'm taking 2 pairs of gloves. Both of them are touchscreen gloves, obviously, because I'll be on my phone, and even my like camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, it requires me to use touchscreen. So if it is really, really chilly, I'd rather have touchscreen gloves. So I have 2 pairs just in case I need to go and double up as well, because who knows, it could get really chilly or feel really chilly at night time. And then I'm going to take this new blanket scarf that I have. I got this from ASOS. It's a really, really lovely scarf. I mentioned it before. It's very, very long. Like, it's very long, but it's a really lovely scarf, and it doesn't take up too much space in my bag either. So some of my other scarves, so I have a Zara blanket scarf too, but it's just far too big. It literally takes up my whole bag. So at least this is quite compact. I can compact this down. I can make it really, really small, and it doesn't take up too much space in my rucksack. And all of my chargers I'm going to be going and putting into this charger bag. So at the moment I just have my iPhone charger, but I'll probably go and put obviously my like portable charger, toothbrush, razor, that kind of thing. All them chargers are going to go into here. I just love it being in a separate compartment. Definitely something about me is that I do love everything being in separate compartments, separate bags, that kind of thing. So this is just perfect to go and put all the chargers in, and I'll put that into my suitcase rather than my hand luggage, because in my rucksack I actually have my portable charger, so I'm not going to be needing anything desperately from here until I'm in the hotel. These are all the toiletries that I'm going to be taking, so not that much really, but considering we are only going away for 2 nights, I don't need anything too much, like for example like skincare and stuff. I'm not actually going to bother that, because by the time I get back it's going to be so late anyway. So I've got obviously like my hairbrush, my deodorant. I'm going to be taking this Zara Red Edition Intense. I've actually really, really liked this. Those who've known me for a long time will know that I love Sauvage, but I feel like for Disneyland Paris it's going to be a really, really lovely fragrance. One of my favourites. I really love it, and yeah, it's from Zara. It wasn't even too expensive. I have my hair products, so my Got To Be, I've got my Waves and my Beach Matte salt spray. I've got hand sanitizer, roll-on deodorant, which is essential for Disneyland Paris, my mouthwash, which obviously I need to go and fill up. I never go and buy the travel size. Obviously I've bought the travel size once, and then I just go and fill it up with a big bottle of mouthwash that I have, so I need to go and do that in a second. I've got my Suri toothbrush, which I have in the case. Obviously I'll need the charger for that as well, because I like using the UV cleaner thing that it has on it, so I go and use that. My Oral-B toothpaste, And then my big selection of lip balms, because I definitely go and look after my lips, especially when it is really, really cold. So I have lots of different lip balms, but my favourite by far is the Cocoa Butter Vaseline. I do have a sore throat at the moment too, so I'm going to be taking my lockets. These I bought when I was in Edinburgh, and I've still got quite a few left, so that should last me for my Disneyland Paris trip. And then I'm also going to be packing my wallet into my backpack. So in there, the main thing that I definitely just need is my Revolut card. I've topped that up already with the euros that I'm going to be needing, so my Revolut card is all sorted. I think I had some euros on it anyway from when I went to Rome in October, so that's already got some euros on it. Also brought some euros with me, just in case I need them. I feel like Disneyland Paris still do accept euros, but there are some places that are just card only. They don't accept cash, but for merchandise and things, I have some euros, so I might as well go and spend them. So I'm going to be doing that at Disneyland Paris, which is pretty exciting, because otherwise they just kind of sit in my wardrobe like they've done since October. So I just felt like it was probably a perfect opportunity just to go and take some euros and just spend them. I'm going to be going and taking my Ray-Ban sunglasses. It's very, very bright here right now, so I'm assuming at Disneyland Paris it's also going to be very, very bright. When I've been to Disneyland Paris in February before, it's definitely been one where I've pretty much worn my sunglasses all day long, because the sun can be really low at this time of year. So sunglasses are one that, you know, definitely take to Disneyland Paris no matter when you go, because in the winter it can still be very, very bright. And then I've also gone and brought my umbrella. I still haven't used this yet. I actually bought this when I went and visited Paris in April last year, because I brought an umbrella and it was so windy in Paris that my umbrella just broke like instantly, like it just couldn't take the wind. So I bought this one, which is actually wind resistant, but I've never used it, so hopefully I don't need to use it at Disneyland Paris. I'm hoping there's no rain, I'm hoping that there's no wind, like I just don't want to be dealing with that, but I'm bringing this just in case I need it. Also taking my glasses straps. I always bring two just in case I lose one, but these glasses straps are perfect for going on the bigger rides at Disneyland Paris. So quite often I'll wear them for like any rides that go upside down, so Indiana Jones, Avengers Flight Force and Hyperspace Mountain. They're usually the ones that I'll wear them, just to make sure that my glasses and sunglasses don't fall off, but I'll link them down below. I don't particularly like wearing them, but I am a glasses wearer. I don't wear contacts. I'd hate to lose my glasses. These are like, this is literally everything, my glasses, like that is my vision, so otherwise I'd be blind for the whole trip. So I always go and just take two of them just in case. And then the final thing, I'm taking 5 pairs of underwear, because why not? Like, just take as many pairs as you possibly can. I have no idea why I take so many, like considering this is just a 3-day trip, but you never know. So I always take a lot more than I need to. I'm sure everybody does that. I'm sure that's like not just a me thing, that's like a collective thing. I'm sure we all do that. And then I'm also taking 6 pairs of socks. Again, no idea why, but if I get there and it's cold, then at least I can go and double up. These ones are really nice. These ones are from River Island. They're really thick. They're like a boot sock and they are just perfect, so I like them. But I also have lots of my like white Nike socks too, and then 1 pair of black Nike socks, because cannot go wrong with Nike socks. And then actually the final thing is my pajamas. I'm taking these are from Primark, just nothing particularly special, but I'm taking them because obviously need to have pajamas for the night time. So that, I think, is everything. So I'm going to go now, put it all together and go and make sure that it's all packed in the suitcase, all ready to go, which I think we're actually going in about 2 hours till we go. So let's go and pack. Yay, and there we go. So we're all packed for Disneyland Paris, which is very, very exciting. I always feel this sense of dread after packing, thinking, is there something that I've missed out or anything? But I think that is everything that I need to go and pack, and that's everything on my checklist, which I've ticked off, which is great. It all does fit perfectly in my suitcase, but we are still tempted to go and just kind of put it into 2 suitcases, just because we are in the Eurostar to Paris, and then from Paris we're getting the metro over to Disneyland Paris. So I reckon it's probably going to be quite busy on the metro, so we kind of want to carry the minimal amount of suitcases as we possibly can. But if you enjoyed this video, then make sure that you're giving it a thumbs up, and make sure you are subscribing to the channel, because it means the absolute world to me. Remember to go and follow me over on Instagram, follow my Disneyland Paris adventure, and also there are going to be vlogs coming your way, so make sure you go and check them out, because I'm so excited to share everything we go and do over at Disneyland Paris. If you have any suggestions for Disneyland Paris or restaurants you recommend or anything, let me know in the comments down below, because it would honestly mean the world to me, and I just can't wait to go and share it all with you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys real soon at Disneyland Paris for the next video. Bye guys.